If you wish, you can make me clean. Those words contain the essence of how we begin each confession when we speak the words, "Bless me, Father, for I have sinned." In biblical times, people with leprosy were shunned by society. This bacterial infection that we now call Hansen's disease was really a death sentence. There was no cure. A further burden was the denial of entrance into the temple, because the person was also considered ritually unclean. And so the man with leprosy who approached Jesus was really bold in his action. You see, not only did he violate the law, but he also risked a familiar rejection because of his appearance. But undaunted, in a show of reverence, he kneels before Jesus and he says, "If you wish, you can make me clean." Those words convey his strong confidence in Jesus' power. And did you notice, he didn't ask to be cured or healed, but to be made clean. His greatest wish was to be able to enter into the temple and to worship God with the community. This exchange between this man and Jesus is meant to make us think. To think about, are we bold enough to go to Jesus to be cleansed of our sins? Or is there something that is holding us back and causing us to avoid him? Do we have confidence in Jesus' power to make us clean? Or do we feel like giving up because of our repeated falls from grace? I would imagine that every one of us knows what it feels like to be ashamed, to want to hide, even from ourselves, when we break one or more of the commandments. But unlike incurable disease, there is a remedy for our spiritual ailments. There is a hope, and it is found in the same Jesus that the man with leprosy turned to in his need. You see, Jesus feels the same pity for us as he did for that man. Jesus wants to reach out and to touch our hearts and minds and make them clean again. And there is nothing that Jesus can't cleanse us from if we sincerely approach him like that man and seek to begin again our lives in faith with a renewed purpose. My brothers and sisters, Jesus' ability to cleanse our lives is unlimited because he is all-powerful in his holiness. He is not discouraged or angered by coming into contact with we sinners. Rather, Jesus, as he did with that man, wants to restore our communion with others and with God. May we be inspired by a man who sought to be made clean, and also by Jesus' compassion for him and for each one of us. May God bless you and your families this holy day, and may we be bold enough to go to Jesus.